With Casa Amor over, guys. Is the drama over? No, it's cassing not. There's a more to come as we delve into the aftershocks of the recoupling last night. Let's have a look. Still reeling from the fallout of the recoupling and the new revelations uncovered, Andrada pulls Meg for a chat to discuss DEJON and his antics in Casa Amor. Coming clean about her experience with DEJON, Andrada shares, "We've got a really good connection and everyone saw it. It's stronger than what he has with you. It's very obvious." Gosh, can you imagine what Meg's face is going to look like when she hears that? Making it clear about her intentions now she's in the villa, she continues, "I will still chat with him." Meg says of her Casa Amor experience, "From my side, no one compared to D." Andrada continues, "He said he hasn't had a connection with any of the other bombshells like he's had with me. He said I'm the best bombshell in there for him." After both choosing to recouple with new Casa bombshells, Tony and Harrison reunite face to face. Harrison tells Tony, "I'm happy for you," as she sarcastically returns, "I'm happy for you. My heart is beaming and gleaming." Unable to resist, Harrison shoots Tony a knowing look whilst licking his lips. Referring to Lauren, Tony warns him, "Stop looking at me and licking your lips. You're going to make your girlfriend jealous." He continues, "I'm glad you're still here though. I would have hated to see you go." "You would not be the reason I go home, I tell you that right now," Tony quickly responds. Pushing his luck again, Harrison teases, "Did you miss me? Is it nice to see me?" I don't really know what Harrison is doing there. You know, Harrison behaved really badly in Casa Amor, and there surely is nothing now between him and Tony, but why would he even want to keep kind of, goading her like that? Leave her alone, dude. Okay, she's moved on from you, you've clearly moved on from her, but you moved on from her with great rapidity, I thought. And I just thought, well, you know what? She doesn't have time for you now, but leave her alone. Unless you do think there's something still there, in which case you've gone the whole wrong way about it. And even if she does like you now, she probably wouldn't take you. So I think that's done. Meg and Andrada, I mean, hey, we said it, didn't we? That was DEJON's tactic. Come back alone. Ben will bring Andrada, and he'll be able to explore his connection more back in the main villa, and eventually Meg will get pushed out. Quite mean, I think. I think that's not a particularly nice thing to do, but it is a tactic at the end of the day, and Love Island is a game. And Andrada's clearly not going to do anything but stand on business, and I don't think Meg's going to like it. Of course, that also means Ben's going to get hurt. So it could be in some weird way, somehow, some way, guys, that DEJON ends up cracking on with Andrada, and Ben ends up with Meg? Could you see that? Hey. No, but it could happen. It really could, you know. The next day, Helena and Emma clear the air about unfinished business by the fire pit. Intrigued, Helena asks Emma, "Did you come in here for Harry?" "No," Emma responds. "You don't for 1 second need to worry about that." She tells Helena what she really thinks of her situation with Harry. "I think there's been things which I really don't agree with, how you've carried yourself, sneaking off to the hideaway behind Shakira's back." Helena replies, "Do you not realise that every time I come to the fire pit I get slam dunked for his behaviour?" "But why are you tolerating that?" Emma retorts. "It's a pattern, and you just keep taking him back. It's not worth it." She adds, "He thinks he can get away with murder, and no offence, you're kind of letting him." Okay, so, I've seen some people say, you know what, just seems like Emma's always telling Helena off. And I know Helena says, well, I'm kind of doing what Harry wants. At the same time, Helena, it does take two. If you don't want to do what Harry wants, just tell him, no, I don't want to do that. There was a newspaper report today from one of Emma's friends, I believe, confirming everything she said. That Harry did indeed bring girls back to their house. He did indeed do stuff with those girls in the same bed he shared with Emma. So we know Harry's behaviour is highly questionable. Helena knows it too, but I feel like Helena's thinking, nah, I still like the guy regardless of what he does. I'm not sure how long that sort of relationship would last, but if that's what Helena wants, it's in her face, she can see it, so if she doesn't want it, she's got time to back down before it gets too deep. And I would recommend she walks away, but I'm not her, and you may have noticed that. Meanwhile, after reflecting on her earlier conversation with Andrada, Meg takes DEJON to the terrace to deliver an ultimatum. "If you were genuinely all for me, as soon as you walked through the door after Casa, you'd want to close things off. Obviously, I feel a certain way about you, but you don't feel it back. She continues, you literally need to decide today. I'm not going to sit here and be in a triangle. My bottle says Meg, not mug. Well done. Absolutely. Well said, Meg. And you know what? Whatever your bottle says matters. If your bottle says jump in the swimming pool, do it. If your bottle says leave the villa now, do it. Anything your bottle says, do. If it says turn yourself upside down, if it says recycle me, do that. Recycle yourself. Anyway, look, I guess it had to happen. But again, I'm not convinced with the way Meg and Dejon work, because I do think that Dejon may promise something, but you know, how much is Meg prepared to tolerate if she really likes him that much? I hope she does stick by her stuff and says, look, make a decision, it's me or Andrada, and I hope that, you know, he picks and they can move on. But I don't know, Dejon has a very clever way of kind of getting out of stuff. He's very good at it, so I wouldn't put my bets on that ultimatum actually succeeding. But it is something, isn't it? In terms of who's being dumped, I think we can guess from the OGs or the kind of semi-OGs who's going. We know that Giorgio's bound to go. Emily's now bound to go. Who else? I think that's it, isn't it? Emily and Giorgio, because everyone else is in a couple. And I think any remaining, obviously, Casa Amor girls and Casa Amor guys will also be dumped, and that will tally to 6. So there we go. That'll be the 6 who go. Are you guys happy with how this is advancing? Now, there's been a little bit of controversy over Helena when a tweet resurfaced of her being a little bit xenophobic, shall we say. I'll put the tweet on the screen. I think there have been people rushing to defend her from this tweet, which was over 10 years ago, being rather nasty to people who come from another country. But there we go. It's to be expected, this kind of thing. We always get it every year. And to be honest, what Helena tweeted is far more tame than what other people have tweeted involved in other reality shows, if you know what I mean. Thoughts and discussions below. What are you looking forward to tonight? Are you concerned now that maybe the show's going to go down a gear and get a bit more boring? Or are we going to see some more fire between these couples? I'm not sure, actually, because often after Casa Amor you do get that kind of lull and things kind of chug along gently until we hit another roadblock. But they've been keeping the show going pretty well thus far. It's been very buoyant. So let's hope for more buoyancy. That's what everyone in the TV industry talks about, guys. It's the buzzword. Is your program buoyant? Do you need a buoyancy aid for your show? This is what it's all about. Trust me. Yes. Bye.